Good day, family. This is Coach Jay coming back at you, family. I just want to thank you for dropping by to see what we have to say today. Trust that you're receiving something and you're taking actionable steps if it applies to you. Once again, if you want to share with somebody, feel free. Feel free to do that. But the greatest gift to me is that you're taking actionable steps and you're seeing the end result, or you're seeing the results doing a journey, doing a process. So that's the fun part. That's the fun part for me. That's all I require of you if you're wanting to partake of some of this information. Once again, I'm not a CPA, not an attorney. I'm not a tax consultant or anything like that. What I do is I do research just like everybody else that are in those spaces, and I just come to share information for you now to go back and make your own decision. You to make your own decision on whatever it is that's involving with your finances or your life's journey. Go back and do the research yourself, and you make your own decision. Even when you're talking to some of those professionals who are receiving money from you, I'm not receiving money from you, so anyway, just want to share that with you. But once again, it's a great day here. We've been talking about life insurance. Life insurance, I believe, is very key in the process of you getting to your wealthy place. You've heard that. You heard me say that time after time. I think it's very important because in the event that you pass away, prior to you getting to your wealthy place, whatever that looks like for you, because personal finances are personal, it's important to be able to live the people who are left behind, who are dependent on you, especially if you have underage people, you have a spouse that's dependent on your income. That money can replace it for X amount of years, depending on how much life insurance that you have. And I always talk about 10 to 20 exit. That way, they can hopefully say it's $1 million they need to live on, as far as the money that's out there in your brokerage account or something, and they're using a 4% rule of thumb. They're living off of $40,000 off that $1 million life insurance policy that is tax free money, and they can live off that money for a very long time without it depleting, unless the market just takes a serious dive and stay down. All right, so tax free once again. And now you can take that money. Then I started building it out where not only you're able to take care of your remains, you got to be able to take care of your remains. They're already grieving the passing of you. You're no longer here. Hopefully, they're grieving in a good way. Some people are grieving because people have left them with debt. They have left them strapped. They didn't leave them anything, and they're grieving that. They're mad. Let's leave them with at least just the good grief of you no longer being here, but you're leaving with substance. And also, you saw in the last video, I built it out. $170,000 you start, they can be billionaires after 80 years. 10%, 11%